In the last video, we talked about indoor health problems, but it also is a problem outdoors as well. In summer, they say it's not the heat, it's the humidity, because high relative humidity means there's moisture air, and it's tougher for your body sweat to evaporate. How you stay cool is you perspire, and then the air moves that perspiration away through evaporation, and that cools you. Your body's like a radiator. Sweat cools us using evaporative cooling. In humid weather, our sweat will not evaporate as quickly. In extreme cases where it's over 98, water can actually condense on us. So since evaporation cools, condensation heats. And when we talk about the winter time having a wind chill, in the summer we talk about the heat index. Humidity makes the apparent temperature go up. You have a copy of a heat index as one of the files you were supposed to download. And when the humidity is high, your body gets warmer. This is an example of a heat index chart. And notice there's no numbers above 150 on this chart right here. I believe yours, it doesn't go above 136 or 137, because at that point, who cares? At about 136, 137 degrees, your body is sweating as much as it possibly can and cooling itself as much as it can. So as you can see from the chart, any time your heat index gets in the 90s or especially hundreds, you really have to take care in the sun. Once you get to a heat index of 130, it's just downright dangerous. You can calculate the heat index by knowing your air temperature, which is on the left this time in degrees Fahrenheit, and know the relative humidity outside. Put your finger on each one, and where your fingers meet, that's your heat index. Just like on the relative humidity chart, you might have to estimate at some point. So the heat index is a powerful tool to let us know exactly how dangerous the weather is outside. And heat is dangerous. Look at the overall weather fatalities. Which bars are the highest? The ones for heat are the highest. Heat kills people. I've worked for 3 TV stations. Whenever there was a tornado, we went live every single minute that tornado was on the ground for the interest of public safety. However, more people die in heat-related causes. So by that logic, every time there's a major heat wave, we should be on the air 24 hours a day telling people how to stay safe from the heat. But we don't. It's just a different mindset. But the heat is more dangerous, along with the cold. You really have to be careful on outdoor job sites, indoors, outdoors, if you're doing anything strenuous. But really, the big thing is vehicles, especially young children and pets in vehicles. This is a look at the number of children who've been killed inside a hot car. Every year, it's over 24. Just last year in 2016, we were at 39 deaths for the year. So far in 2017, and today's April 11th, we're at 4 deaths. That's way too many. It's common sense. When you get older, don't put your kids in a hot vehicle. Don't put your pets in a hot vehicle. That's how you stay safe. Each year, on average, 170 people die from heat-related deaths. Most people die indoors, in cars or homes, where the air conditioning was not running. What? The air conditioning was not running. That's what killed them. Either they were in a car or they were in a home and they just didn't want to put the AC on. Put the AC on. That's why it's there. It helps keep us safe. It is a health concern. In 2015, 4 deaths in Pennsylvania were caused by heat. They're preventable. You don't have to die. Look before you lock. The temperature difference inside a car can be extreme. If it's 80 degrees outside, in just 20 minutes, it could be reaching 110. In an hour, it could be over 120. That's dangerous. You can tell if you're undergoing heat exhaustion or heat stroke. The signs are there. If you're suffering heat exhaustion, you need to get to a cool place and drink water. Take a cool shower, cool your body down. Heat stroke is the extreme case of heat exhaustion. That's where you need to get a doctor's opinion. So to stay safe in hot weather, light colored clothes help the best. Remember outside, dark black top absorbs heat. Light colored clothes help reflect some of the heat. Relax. You have an excuse not to do a lot of hard work outside if the heat index is high. Drink and drink and drink. And you're drinking water, drinking sugary drinks. Your body has to digest that sugar. And you know what it takes to digest sugar? More water. So drink plain old water. That will help rehydrate you quicker. And my goodness, turn on the air conditioning. That's why we invented air conditioning, to keep us cool, to keep us safe. If I was in charge, and someday I will be, I'd go on TV in a heat wave and have that crawl on the bottom. Turn on your air conditioning. Watch your car before you get out. Look before you lock. Turn on the air conditioning. I hope you think about that the next time you're in a heat-related situation. Stay safe. Turn on the air conditioning.